Hi guys, it's Jasmine number 22 here, and this reading is for the Virgos out there for January 27th through February 3rd. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for all your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Also, if you would like a one-question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And not only that, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Virgos out there this week. We have the Devil here. So with what I see here, Virgo, some of you could be feeling like you're literally chained to the devil in terms of a relationship that feels toxic, but you feel like you cannot walk away. It's like no matter how hard you try, you always find yourself coming back together with this person. And I feel like this week you will really come to that realization. It could be through like one final argument, or they did something that really opened your eyes to be like, wow, I can no longer do this. I cannot continue to put myself in this situation because it keeps working out the same way, which is in terms of the devil. It seems like things get better, but it never lasts, right? It may be good for like a week, and then it be downhill from that week after that. So it's a consistent roller coaster. And we have the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you're stepping into your power. The Queen of Wands is someone who does not take any BS, you know? And I feel like you are really fed up with this situation. And also you're realizing your worth and knowing that you deserve way better. And you may have also realized how you have settled in this relationship. And it could be disappointing to you at first to realize that. But then you, in your mind, it's like, I'm not going to stay in that place and feel sorry for myself. I'm going to remember who I am. I'm going to spend more time to myself. I'm going to get out of this relationship so I can gain my confidence back. And you're coming out of an illusion. So with the Seven of Cups reversed, it seemed like things with this person was never clear. It just seems like it was very unstable. And also, this person may have even had other options. Maybe that's what you found out as well. That not only did you feel chained to them, but they were also having other options on the side. And maybe that was the last straw that woke you up and say, hey, like, I have no time for this. It's time for me to leave. So I want to go into the clarifiers. Why is the devil? Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. Wow, we have the Devil twice. And the High Priestess. So, Virgo, this was a very toxic relationship. It may not have been toxic in the terms of like physical abuse maybe, but it was a lot of mental abuse. It could be manipulation. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, like I said, it could have took you a while to really come to this place. It moved very, very slowly. And also, I feel like this person's true self came out during this relationship, and it seemed like they were someone who wanted to take their time and get to know you and make a stable relationship, and then you turn around and it's like, whoa, you the devil, you know what I'm saying? And with the Knight of Swords, the way that you two communicated was not healthy at all. I feel like this person had a very I'm trying to think of the word other than like, I feel like they will get really defensive if you disagree with them. Like, they didn't have the tolerance, there you go, for you disagreeing with them because they were so used to being in control. If you would question what they're doing or call them out on things that you clearly see that they're doing, they would distract you with an argument, or they would say, oh, you're crazy, you're just assuming, and causing you to question yourself. But your intuition, Virgo, I feel like you kind of knew that this relationship was going left, but it was very, very subtle signs. And it wasn't until it really manifested. But I feel like if you look back, there were red flags, and you kind of tuned out your intuition. And this tends to happen when we get wrapped up in relationships with this devil energy. It takes over you, it consumes you. You you may not even recognize yourself, or you may think you're still the same, but people who may know you may have tried to tell you, like, hey, since you've been with this person, you haven't been the same, and maybe you've been defensive towards that fact. Like, I've been there too. So, when I was in a toxic relationship, I would get very defensive. You know what I'm saying? And I would actually defend the same person that was treating me like a piece of crap. And I would get mad at the people who were trying to help me. You know what I'm saying? Or this person could try to manipulate you, like, oh, they're just trying to get rid of me, I'm not that bad of a person, da 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 da. And because you love them, you believe that, but you're out of that illusion, like I said, because the Seven of Cups is in reverse. So let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. We have the Nine of Swords reverse. We have the Ten of Cups reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're at a point where you're ready to cut this person out your life, Virgo. At a point, you felt so stressed and tied, but you're deciding to free yourself. In this card, you see this person's hands is tied. And maybe you felt scared to move on without this person because, especially if you was with them for a long time, it's like, well, this is all I've really known for so long. Maybe if I give it one more chance. But you come to the point that it's the Ten of Cups reversed. Like, this is not a happy home at all. At a point when I feel like when you two got together, yes, it was the Ten of Cups. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was like kind of that honeymoon stage in relationships. And then you really get to see over time who a person is. And when we fall in love, it could be the best thing or the worst thing to ever happen to us. And you feel like, how can something that made me so happy at one point just left? But you're at a point where you're at the Queen of Swords, where you are ready to cut this out your life, and you're stepping back into your power because you realize how this person has manipulated you. So with the Seven of Cups reversed, we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. And we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Virgo, you put a lot of work in to make this work. And since this is under the Seven of Cups reversed, if this was upright, which I feel it was for a while for you, you still saw this as the Lovers. You still saw this relationship as a potential to grow, and you was focused. Pentacles. You may even spend a lot of money on this person, you helped them out financially whenever they needed, or they was out of a job, or you took them into your home. Like, you really did all you could for this individual because you truly believed that they were a true match for you. But now you're coming out of that illusion and realize that it's time to end it. It's time to wake up, and it's time to think back into your logics. No matter what sign you are, I feel like when it comes to emotions, certain people can make us throw logic all out the window. And it's not until we're really hurt or situations happen in our lives that we wake up at the end of the day. But I also want to do another clarifier on the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? wow. The death card. Yeah, this relationship is done. You're taking this into your own hands and you're realizing it's time to free yourself from this toxic situation. Not even just mentally, because swords are mental, but in your surroundings with the death card here, just in general. So, Virgos, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.